Rose.
Tasha Diaz, Michael Sabatino, Adam Levine from the mayor's office. Thank you to the family of Suleiman Rabadi for being here, Sue Neighbor, Dr. Amir Rabadi, Evelyn Rabadi, and Diana Saich. Thank you to our Board of Education representatives. We have Reverend Lopez here with us today and Dr. Del Vecchio. Our central office and school building administration and staff, families, and most importantly, our student honorees. Can we have a round of applause for our students? Thank you everybody so much for being here. In case you don't know who I am, my name is Michael McDonald, and I'm the Executive Director for Mathematics for Yonkers Public Schools. I am honored to be here to celebrate truly spectacular students and their accomplishments in mathematics during their time in Yonkers Public Schools. Anyone that knows me well knows that I do not view mathematics as a subject you learn in school. Mathematics lives in everything that we do as humans. In fact, Albert Einstein once said, without mathematics, there's nothing you can do. Everything around you is mathematics. Everything around you is numbers. Mathematics is the most beautiful and most powerful creation of the human spirit. Our honorees today have not only excelled in mathematics in school, but have set goals for their future that demonstrate this belief in the beauty and power of mathematics to change someone's world or circumstance. This can be as a teacher, an engineer, a scientist, a doctor. As we launch this breakfast celebration, I want to thank Dr. Amir Rabadi for sponsoring such a fantastic scholarship opportunity for our students. We'll hear a bit about his father, Suleiman Rabadi, later in our program, but I am so grateful to get to collaborate with such a caring, dedicated, and generous individual. Thank you, Dr. Rabadi. Last school year, 3 students were selected as recipients of the Suleiman Rabadi Scholarship for Excellence in Mathematics in its inaugural year. This year, 8 students are being honored, 1 representative from each of our amazing high schools in Yonkers. All of our honorees have excelled in at least 4 mathematics courses during their high school career. They have taken advanced math classes beyond Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. Additionally, they have written personal statements explaining their mathematical journey in school and how they plan to apply all they have learned in Yonkers as they continue their life's journey after graduation. I am so thrilled to be here to celebrate each of you, our honorees. Everyone here is so proud of everything you have accomplished, and you should be as well. Of the 1,904 12th graders in Yonkers Public Schools, the 8 of you are here today because you have worked hard and have demonstrated the grit necessary to be considered a true mathematician. Our time together today is outlined in the program that was at the front as you entered. But before we hear from some other amazing folks in the room and celebrate our scholarship recipients, let's eat.
I think we should start with this.
There we go. Hopefully, it'll be the change that we
Dr. Amar Rabadi. Doctor, this event today, how proud does it make you of your son, of your father? You might not know this, but many of us knew your father without knowing he was your father.
Right,
I just realized that I knew him.
This is
How proud are you?
this is our second annual scholarship. Due to COVID, we didn't have a ceremony last year, but we had the recipients that are now completing their first year of college. And good news, one of them is in an Ivy League program, which is great to hear. My dad migrated to this country in 1963. He was a mathematician and geography teacher for the Jordanian army for many years until he came to this country, and always stressed mathematics as a core class for us because it helped us process and think better. So growing up, whenever we had a chance to be with our dad, he would always do mathematics with us, multiplication, test us throughout the day to make sure we were sharp with our studies in math. Big part of growing up for us was mathematics.
Now, Dr. Rabadi, I don't know if there is something after this one, but for the sake of argument, let's say there is. And your dad is up there looking down on us with a smile on his face. What would he be thinking, sir?
Right now, he would probably be saying, "Why aren't you at work?" My dad is extremely proud. You look at what he started here, from being a businessman in Yonkers. He was an entrepreneur, a landlord, was very politically involved. You look now and he sees my siblings and I trying to carry and pass the torch on to the rest of our siblings and children, our nephews and nieces. It's an extremely proud moment for our family, and it's an extremely proud day to honor not only the recipients that are here, who are well deserving of this scholarship that is provided by the Rabadi family, but it's also a proud day for my dad, was seeing all of his friends here, including yourself, just trying to chit-chat and talk and remember some of the things my dad used to say. He was a very funny, witty man.
Dr. Rabadi, in 20 years from now, 30 years from now, Yonkers' voice won't be around. I don't know, you're still a young man, you might be around, but just in case you're not, I hope that another generation of Yonkers' voice and another generation of the Rabadi family will be right here doing the same thing as we are.
The Rabadi family is growing here in Yonkers. Yonkers has been our home. It's been our safe haven. We've all been able to go through the school system here. We have lots of doctors and lawyers and teachers and nurses and business entrepreneurs, all started here in Yonkers. Thank God for this great country and for the wonderful city of Yonkers and the Board of Education.
And today we're giving a new opportunity to a whole bunch of new kids, huh?
Absolutely. These 8 recipients got the highest score in mathematics in their high schools. There's 8 high schools in Yonkers, as you know. We gave a scholarship to each highest score in mathematics for the students. These 8 children all are on their way to start college. 2 of them, I have to be a little biased, are going to Manhattan College, which is my alma mater, and the other 6, one of them is going to medical school, to Sophie Davis School of Medicine, which is great to hear. And she's actually a student at Lincoln that rotates in my office. So for you students out there that are thinking of going into medicine, give me a call, come by my office. You know where it is on Yonkers Avenue. I'd love to have you shadow for 1 month and see what we do in medicine and see if it will entice you to go into medicine.
Now, I'm sure that lots of kids are watching this, okay?
Right.
And they are saying, how can I be the recipient next year? What is the secret?
Study hard, practice all your formulas, make sure that you can separate yourself from the other individuals to get this award. We'd love to see you here next year.
You guys heard it from Dr. Rabadi. You do your thing and you can be here next year as a recipient. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
He's got my shit right.
Yeah, but he told me.
Hey, Rue, how are you? Look, this is live. Say hello.
Hello, how are
everybody.
you?
God bless you.
And if you guys study hard, you might be here next year in this very same room with Tasha Diaz. All you need to do is study hard,
Yes.
so you can become a recipient.
Yes, and I'm education chair for the city of Yonkers. So yes, I would love to see the children down here being a recipient. That's what it's about.
Thank you, Majority Leader.
Like in the math this year, we did a few which all things considered went really well.
Dr. Rabadi, you want to introduce me to your family so
Sure.
people know who they are?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
How are you?
Start with
That's-
it's my sister Diana.
That's Dr. Rabadi's
She's
sister.
the baby of the family.
She's the baby.
She's the eldest.
The eldest.
I am.
But
I
you
am.
look like the baby.
Ah, thank you.
What's the magic?
That's the magic. Good doctor.
That's it. So Dr. Rabadi is going to introduce us to the members of his family, the Rabadi family.
We have Sue Neighbor here. Sue is at Viva School. She's the principal and director there.
Nice to meet you.
She's the second down the list.
That's another baby of the family?
She's the baby.
Baby of the family.
So many babies.
All my sisters claim to be the youngest.
Nice meeting you. Nice meeting
You
you.
know Dr. Frank Hernandez?
Yes.
How are you? Superintendent.
Like, nice to meet you. I think I met you before.
Yes.
And now we're going to meet Dr. Rabadi's mom.
How are you? And our nephew, Judge Romano.
That's Dr. Rabadi's mom. She is the key, the source, the foundation, and the father that is no longer here, but she is the pillar of this family.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's Judge Romano.
Yes.
I golfed the other day.
Take a photo of the two of you.
Hi, Mayor.
We can keep them separate, but let's put thank you.
Mayor, how proud are we of these young men and women who are the recipients of this scholarship?
Oh, I'm so proud of him. And to be given, Dr. Rabadi's dad, who I know my entire life. He's an immigrant here from Jordan who came here in search of the American dream and achieved it. Look, right here. And Dr. Rabadi is now taking that and giving back to the community, and so that others can have this, have a chance at the American dream. So, and our kids, what can I say about them? I couldn't be more proud of them. They just keep on breaking ceilings. The world is noticing Yonkers, and why? Because of that.
And you know, Mayor, seeking the American dream, and they found it. But that American dream comes with hard work. And we need to emphasize that if you want to achieve that dream, you have to put something into it. You have to work hard to get that dream, to make it come true.
Yeah, no, it's so true. You know, everyone thinks, well, you just come, you just come to America and it happens. Well, it doesn't happen like that. You gotta work. You gotta work hard. Nothing is given to you. You need to take it and you need to run with it. And if you are willing to be persistent, if you are willing to work hard, then you know what? Then the sky's the limit. You can achieve the American dream.
I hear your stories about your dad, Riverdale, and you are also a living proof of that. Hard work pays off later on.
Hard work does pay off. And I thank my father, my grandfather for having the courage to leave the country, to leave the place he called home, for a place he didn't know, in search of something for a better life, not just for him, but for future generations. And that's what we have here.
Reverend, do you second that motion? Do you agree or disagree with anything?
I second and vote in favor of that motion by the mayor.
You heard it. It's sealed.
Legacy. It's all about our families providing us with a legacy so that we can do better than they did, so that we can have a better life.
But this is also a lesson to the parents to understand that they need to put the foundation that will secure the success of their kids. It's through hard work, studying, and making the right decisions.
And also the realization that you have a mayor and a school district and a city that really wants to put in certain scholarships, help with choosing a college, writing essays, all of that. We're here to support our kids. and that's what we're all about.
Thank you all. And thank you to Dr. Rabadi's mom for being the pillar of the success of this family. Things don't come easy. And I'm sure that all that you see here makes her very happy to see her children being so successful and productive in the city of Yonkers. Thank you both.
Thank you very much.
He would send in trays and trays.
Proud parents, proud parents. Just 2 words. How happy
Very happy.
does this makes you? Go ahead.
Unexplainable. It's probably one of the greatest moment of our lives, knowing that we're very proud of our son for all the achievements he did.
This is one of those things. We really don't want to explain to people how happy you can be. We want people to work hard so you can feel how happy you are today.
Absolutely.
So what's the next thing for you? What's the next step?
Well, I'll just have to go to college and find out.
Are you going to Disneyland or no?
No, I'm not going to Disney.
No Disneyland for him, but college and study hard. And one of these days when he gets his degree, would you give me my first interview? When you get your degree?
I will.
It's a promise.
Yes. Absolutely. Thank you.
And then the people there were like, there was someone there who said that she could get us on TV, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Yeah, but I don't know if I really want to take it to that level. To me, this is a hobby.
And nobody knows if they got five. So it's best we're the one Mike was up there fighting. And it's hurting a lot. It's taking years. Because, finally got people to say, all right, well, maybe we'll go with what we call civil unions. That wasn't enough. Anyway, almost. And then I always remember looking up in the crowd. Richie Brodsky spoke. He was saying, Richie Brodsky. It's a
So that's what happens. Like Alexis or
Go ahead.
His mother is a lunch lady at the school.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's great. I have to say.
So you answer my question.
You always turn around when you're filming. Are you a recipient? No? So who are you here?
People support services for Yonkers Public Schools.
Good, good. So what you have any words for those kids that are watching us and say, how can I be a recipient next year? What do I need to do? What's the secret to be a recipient?
That's an interesting question, Rod. Do you have any words of wisdom? No?
Study hard,
Yes,
do your
sure,
homework,
exactly.
be focused, and stay out of trouble.
Yes, there you go. You got it. That's the secret.
My college, just to show you how good
Honestly, the moment I proposed, I was right. I could have got married the very next day. Yeah. The first 2 weeks I knew. Nothing I've ever.
We should be starting shortly, about maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The spokespeople will be talking. I believe the first person will be Mayor Mike Spano to speak, followed by others. Of course, Dr. Rabadi will be speaking. His sisters, principal of the... So just watch, enjoy, and guys, don't forget, this is the type of live streams that we wish all of you would share on your own pages, groups that you belong to. This can help other kids out there get motivated to do the right thing, to study, to stay focused, stay out of trouble. Those are the keys for the foundation for the success. If you want to become a recipient next year, you need to stay focused on your education. That is the most important thing.
All right, everybody. If I can have your attention at the front, please. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed breakfast. You can continue eating, but we have a few folks that just wanted to say a few words of congratulations to our recipients. So first, I'd like to welcome Mayor Mike Spano to the microphone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Wow, it's so good to be here, isn't it? The sun is trying to get out, keep Florida, keep Canada from burning. It's great to be here. It really is. You know, there's so many wonderful things happening in the Board of Education here in Yonkers. We continue to surprise people. For a long time, people just had dismissed our school district. Matter of fact, they dismissed most of New York State's big 5 city school districts. And here in our Yonkers, we've been able to change the narrative. Here in our Yonkers, because of strong leadership at the top, with a great team of teachers, with a supportive cast that is unmatched by any other district, we've been able to make a difference. We have young people like yourselves who refuse to be dismissed, refuse to be tossed to the side as, well, just casualty of what happens in urban centers in American cities today. That's not what happens here in Yonkers. And when you look at yourselves, what you've accomplished, you look at the fact that it wasn't that long ago that Yonkers had, what, $20 or $30 million a year in scholarship opportunities. Now you're over $135 million in scholarships. Give yourself a round of applause. You have a graduation rate that's in the 90th percentile, the highest in New York State Big Five schools. And by the way, in the 90th percentiles in Westchester County, where we're beating out sister cities in our own county, places that people will sit back and go, wait, you've got a better graduation rate than that city, that town, or that village? Yeah, we do. You know why? Because our kids are just as strong, just as determined, and are willing to make the sacrifices they need to do to achieve their goals. Dr. Rabadi is here, and he is giving you, making scholarship available to you on his father. And I knew his dad, just like I knew, I know most of the drug dealers here in Yonkers, Sages, and I could go out down the list, and Rogers. You really want me to go to the list? I would. But the Jordanians came to Yonkers. The Rabadi came to Yonkers in search of an American dream, and he didn't want anything. He just wanted the ability to go to work so that he could do something for his kids and future generations. And so he purchased buildings. I know that because when my father was running for public office back then, the son of Italian immigrants, he would go see Mr. Rabadi, and Mr. Rabadi would say, okay, I need 12 lawn signs. But he would never let them put us up. He would never let us put them up. He had to go up. And so we had to give him the signs.
He's following the code, man.
What's that?
He's following the code.
Yeah. Which was actually good for me, Dr. Rabadi, because, you know, my father was always driving us to put more signs up. So I had somebody that's willing to put them up. It's great. But the point is, he worked so hard to provide for his family, to provide for an education, because he wanted the American dream. He did that, provided for education. Dr. Rabadi, again, I look at the Sages, all of them, doctors and lawyers, provided each other that opportunity to get an education and fulfill the American dream. And here they are today, continuing that effort to fulfill the American dream and making the scholarships available to you. I have 3 children. One finished a year ago college. One finished last week college, so I'm down to 1. He's got 3 years left. So scholarship is a magic word for me as a parent. Your scholarship, you always know it's going to be some relief for you. But from a parent, it's relief, but it's also pride. And it also says a lot about you, because you don't get scholarships for free. No one's throwing the money at you. No one's going to tell you can just get into any college you want, because you can't. You have to do it. Ability, hard work, dedication, and you've all done that, and you've shown us you can do that. So, on behalf of the residents of the city, I come here today to say congratulations to you. The stage is set for true greatness here, and I want to say thank you. And as you go on in your educational careers and then into your personal careers, and then go into your lives and hopefully start families, I hope that Yonkers is the place you'll consider to come back and make home, and maybe get back right here to the kids who are coming, and to the new immigrants and the new families that are here. So thank you. Thank you for letting me say a few words. It's really nice to see everyone. Enjoy your summer. We're so very proud of you. I know your parents are proud of you, and keep up the hard work. It's nice to see this. God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor. Now I'd like to welcome up the President of our Board of Education, Reverend Steve Lopez.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I
I am joined by my Vice President, Dr. Rosaba Corrado Del Vecchio, he is awesome. If I have anything else to say about being in a leadership position anywhere, is that you're only as good as the people that support you, the people you represent, and the people you work with. And I have to thank Dr. Del Vecchio and all the administrators, teachers, and staff here at the district, because we're absolutely an amazing district, right? Easy comments. So, by the way, Dr. Quesada sends his regrets. He's out of town, and this was planned way in advance, so that's why you don't see him today. It's not that he doesn't want to be here, but it's hard to just put yourself into current. Perhaps 100 years from now, we can do something about that with some sort of technology that provides that you can project yourself, right? So now the scholarships. Congratulations to everybody that's receiving those scholarships. You know, one of the important things that we as individuals, and we talked about this, and I talk about this often, is that we as parents, we as teachers and administrators, as principals, as individuals that have charge and responsibility for our children growing up and getting educated, we all have the same goal, and that's to make sure that our kids do better and have more opportunities than we did. We want all of our children to have a better life. My parents want me to have a better life. You know, my dad graduated from high school, that was it. So did my mom. So I was the first in my family to actually get a college degree, not too long ago. So we also want to ensure that while they're growing up, that they're given the standards and the ethics that they need to be successful in the community. So this is all about that. This is all about Dr. Rabadi leaving a legacy. We all want to leave legacies. We want to leave a legacy that not only helps individuals, but also is perpetual, and that it continues to help others by giving back. So on behalf of the trustees of the Board of Education, congratulations, God bless you, and I'm excited to see when you come back with the degrees applying for a position in Yonkers, right? God bless you. Thank you.
And now I'd like to welcome daughter of Suleiman Rabadi, Sue Neighbor.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sue Neighbor, Yonkers Public School Principal for Career and Technical and Adult Education. Welcome students, parents, dignitaries, and guests. We convene today to commemorate and celebrate the life and legacy of a man whose journey was characterized by resilience and perseverance. This remarkable individual, whom my siblings, Diane, Rula, Rami, Amir, Dr. Rabadi, Arlene, and Lena, and I were proud to call our father our dad. And our mother, Miss Evelyn Rabadi, who's here with us today, Mom, say hi. We're proud to call him her husband and her friend. His name is Suleiman Rabadi. He encapsulated the American dream and simultaneously preserved his rich cultural heritage, which passed on to his 20 grandchildren. Also with us today is my eldest brother-in-law, Dr. Nadim Sayej. Suleiman was born in December of 1932 in the tranquil town of Ashdod, Jordan. He enlisted in the Jordanian military at a very young age and later became a teacher and a sergeant in the army. Following his service, Suleiman found a natural connection with the world of numbers, becoming a respected and cherished math teacher, illuminating the minds of students and nurturing their intellectual growth. In 1963, Suleiman, his devoted wife Evelyn, and their 3-month-old granddaughter Diana, my sister who's here, she's my eldest sister, voyaged across the globe in pursuit of new beginnings and brighter prospects in the United States. Despite the humble beginnings, mopping floors in Nathan's and Yonkers, Suleiman never lost sight of his vision, living a testament to his strong spirit. His commitment to his family, church, and community, coupled with his unyielding dedication to education, inspired him to establish the first Arabic school in Yonkers. An advocate for education, Suleiman's sacrifices extended beyond the immediate needs of his family, emphasizing the importance of quality education. Immersed in the multicultural tapestry of Yonkers, Suleiman proudly embraced his new identity as an American citizen while retaining his Jordanian roots. Suleiman's philanthropic spirit guided many newcomers from his home country, aiding them in their quest for a prosperous life in America. His silent act of kindness had imprinted his legacy in the hearts of those he assisted, transforming their lives forever. Central to Suleiman's philosophy were his 3 ones, and I smile because my siblings and I always crack up at this. 1 God, 1 wife, and 1 flag. And let me tell you about this. A testament to his belief in spiritual sanctity, unwavering familial commitment, and patriotism. So whenever you would meet my dad, he would tell you, there's only 1 God, 1 wife, and 1 flag. He viewed the United States flag as a beacon representing his love for his newfound city, his newfound home, Yonkers. As we gather here today celebrating the life of Suleiman Rabadi, we also take a moment to honor his enduring passion for mathematics, which led him to become very successful in real estate. In his honor, my brother, Dr. Amir Rabadi, who is also the Yonkers Public School District Doctor, established 8 math scholarships for Yonkers High School students. This is the 2nd year we offer these math scholarships. Suleiman believed in the power of mathematics, not just as an academic discipline, but as a compass guiding every aspect of life. He held the conviction that every decision we make, every action we take, alters our odds in the vast equation of life. As we gather here to recognize these deserving young mathematicians about to embark on their collegiate journey, we extend to you Suleiman's wisdom and principles. May you understand and appreciate the beauty of numbers as Suleiman did. May you calculate your decisions, evaluate your odds, and always aim for the best possible outcomes. In the spirit of Suleiman's love for numbers and his inspiring journey from Jordan to Yonkers, New York, my mother, Miss Evelyn Rabadi, my siblings, and the grandchildren wish the high school graduates the very best of luck. Remember, every decision, every action alters your odds in the grand equation of life. Make those changes count. As you embark on this exciting new chapter, may the odds forever be in your favor. A special thank you to Michael McDonald, Director of Mathematics, for pre-K funds. Michael organized this beautiful gathering and spent a great deal of time communicating with Dr. Rabadi and myself to ensure the event would be special for the students, their parents, and for my family. In addition, we would like to acknowledge our amazing Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Rose Collins-Jadon, for embracing the idea of the math scholarship and has only been supportive. Thank you, and the best of luck to the recipients of the Suleiman Rabadi Math Scholarship. Thank you all.
In just a moment, we're going to ask each of the recipients to come up and receive a certificate from Yonkers Public Schools, but also from the mayor's office. So while we get that situated with our projector, I'd like to invite the mayor and Dr. Rabadi to come up to present those awards. As was mentioned, this is the 2nd year of this scholarship. So in our first year, we were unable to host an event like this, so we invited last year's recipients to join us as well. So we'd like to first recognize one of the 3 recipients from last year's scholarship, and that is Charlie Hernandez, representing Saunders Technical, Trades and Technical High School. Charlie is currently studying plant science at Cornell University. two other students from last year who were unable to be with us today. We have Faisal Khan representing Roosevelt, who's currently studying business administration at the University of Buffalo, and she hopes to become an accountant. And we have Uke Hasanaj, who was unable to join us because he's currently out of the country. For this year's winners, I'd like to welcome from Saunders, Andrew Tapia. Andrew plans to study electrical engineering at Manhattan College with the goal of building and designing guitar amps. Rock and roll! Next we have Jessica Hagarty from YMA. She plans to study early childhood education at SUNY Cortland with the goal of becoming an elementary school teacher, hopefully here in Yonkers. Next we have Rachel Peter from Lincoln. Rachel plans to study biomedical science at the Sophie Davis School of Biomedical Education with the goal of becoming an OBGYN. From Riverside, we have Karin Thornhill. Karin plans to study nursing at Mercy College with the goal of becoming a pediatric nurse. Next we have Josue Alexander Sierra from Barack Obama. Josue plans to study education at Columbia University with the goal of becoming a high school teacher. Next we have Melvin Puello. Graduating from Roosevelt, plans to study civil engineering at Manhattan College with the goal of owning and operating his own business. Next we have Asem Elkhiat. Graduated from Gordon, plans to study biology at CUNY Hunter College with the goal of becoming a medical doctor. And last but certainly not least, we have Matt Joshua Tan. Graduated from Yonkers High School and plans to study mathematical sciences at Binghamton University with the goal of pursuing a career that shifts societal mindsets about mathematics. hang out, mingle a little bit. That's it. I'm sorry. Of course, while everyone is mingling and we come to the conclusion of our program, if we can just have all of the recipients join us at the front for a group photo. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your day.